Even at 94 years old, your legs can stay strong, your balance can stay steady, and your independence, you can hold on to it. How? With just one essential vitamin. Millions of Americans over 50 are silently losing strength in their legs, making it harder to walk, stand up, or climb stairs. You may feel it already. Your knees ache, your legs wobble, your steps grow slower. But here's what most people don't know. It doesn't have to be this way. In this video, you'll discover exactly how one overlooked vitamin can make the difference between struggling to move and walking confidently, even well into your 90s. You'll learn the truth behind why 1 in 4 seniors fall every year, and how a simple change costing less than 50 cents a day could help you avoid becoming part of that statistic. You'll walk away knowing what this vitamin is, how much you need, how to get it affordably, and how fast it can work. This isn't just about vitamins. This is about your future, about keeping your freedom, avoiding $40,000 hospital bills from hip fractures, and staying in the home you love. So take a breath, slow down, because what you're about to hear could change everything. Science has shown that one simple vitamin plays a critical role in helping you stay strong, stable, and independent. That vitamin is vitamin D. While most people think of it as the bone vitamin, it's just as important for muscle strength and balance, especially in your legs. When your body doesn't get enough vitamin D, your muscles weaken, your coordination suffers, and your risk of falling skyrockets. And that's no small matter. In the US, 1 out of every 4 adults over 65 will suffer a fall this year. For some, it's just a scare. But for others, it ends with a fractured hip, a $30,000 hospital bill, months of rehab, or worse. Many seniors never fully recover their independence. Studies from leading journals, like the American Geriatric Society, found that seniors who took vitamin D supplements were 23% less likely to fall. Another study revealed that those with low vitamin D had weaker leg muscles and slower walking speeds. It's not just about walking, it's about avoiding a dangerous spiral of injury, surgery, and loss of mobility. Your muscles are like a savings account. The more you deposit now, the more you can draw from later. With enough vitamin D, you can keep your legs stronger, longer, and give yourself a much better chance of staying upright, confident, and in control. According to research, over 60% of adults over 65 in the US have low vitamin D levels. This deficiency isn't just about weaker bones, it's a major contributor to muscle loss, slower movement, and poor balance. And here's why: vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps bones strong. But it also plays a key role in how your muscles contract and recover, particularly in the legs and core, 2 areas critical for balance. Without enough vitamin D, your legs may begin to feel heavy or unstable. You might notice it's harder to rise from a chair or keep steady when walking on uneven ground. And the risks are real. Seniors with low vitamin D are twice as likely to suffer serious falls and fractures, according to findings published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. These injuries often lead to lengthy hospital stays, rehab, and bills reaching $20,000 to $40,000 or more, not to mention the emotional toll of losing independence. Women over 65 who regularly take vitamin D have been shown to reduce their risk of hip fractures by 22%, according to data from the New England Journal of Medicine. That's not a small difference. That's the kind of result that can keep you living in your own home, doing the things you love. It's never too late to act. The first step is simply knowing what your body may be missing, and how that one small fix could protect your legs, your health, and your future. From a medical standpoint, vitamin D is essential not just for strong bones, but for proper muscle function, balance, and healing. When your vitamin D levels drop, your muscles become less efficient. That's why many seniors say their legs feel heavy or shaky, especially when getting out of bed or walking upstairs. Over time, this weakness can raise your risk of falling, and the consequences can be life-changing. Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related hospital visits in adults over 65. In fact, every 11 seconds, an older adult in America is treated in the emergency room for a fall. Some end up with broken hips or wrists, others suffer head injuries or lose their ability to walk independently. And the costs. A hip fracture alone can rack up $40,000 or more in medical bills, not to mention weeks or even months of physical therapy. But the warning signs can come long before a fall ever happens. Do you often feel unsteady when walking? Do your legs cramp at night or feel weaker than they used to? Have you noticed wounds taking longer to heal, or more general fatigue throughout the day? These aren't just part of getting older. They may be signals that your vitamin D is running low. The good news is, checking your vitamin D level is easy. A simple blood test can reveal whether you're in a healthy range or at risk. And once you know your numbers, you can take action with food, supplements, or a little more sunlight. So ask yourself honestly, are you feeling signs of weakness or imbalance? If so, it's time to get tested. Knowing the truth about your vitamin D status could be the first step to protecting your health, your mobility, and your peace of mind. Getting enough vitamin D isn't just important, it's essential for keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your body resilient as you age. But many people over 50 struggle to get the right amount, especially through diet or sunlight alone. That's why learning how to safely increase your vitamin D intake can make all the difference. Let's start with the most natural source, sunlight. Your skin produces vitamin D when it's exposed to direct sun. But as we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at making it. Add in the fact that many older adults spend more time indoors or live in areas with long winters, and it's easy to see how a deficiency can develop over time. Experts recommend getting 15 to 30 minutes of sun exposure at least 3 times a week, ideally between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun is strongest. But if that's not realistic due to climate, mobility, or skin sensitivity, there are other safe options. The next best source is food. While it's hard to get all the vitamin D you need from diet alone, certain foods can still help boost your levels. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are among the best. For example, just one 3.5-ounce serving of salmon can provide around 570 U of vitamin D, more than half of what many adults need daily. You can also find vitamin D in egg yolks, about 40 U per egg, and fortified dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. Even mushrooms exposed to sunlight can contain small amounts of this powerful nutrient. Still, for many adults, especially those over 70, supplements are the most reliable way to maintain healthy vitamin D levels. The recommended daily intake is 800 to 2000 IU, depending on age and individual health needs. Vitamin D3, also called cholecalciferol, is the preferred form, as it's better absorbed than D2. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, it's best taken with a meal that contains healthy fats, like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Getting enough vitamin D isn't complicated, but it does require consistency. With the right combination of sunlight, food, and supplements, you can take control of your leg strength, your balance, and your future, one day at a time. While vitamin D plays a critical role in keeping your muscles strong and your bones healthy, it doesn't work alone. There's another key player you might be missing: magnesium. Without it, your body simply can't activate or properly use the vitamin D you're working so hard to get. Here's the science: vitamin D, whether it comes from the sun, food, or supplements, is inactive when it first enters your system. Your body needs magnesium to convert it into its active form so that it can support your muscles, bones, and immune system. So, even if you're taking the right amount of vitamin D, low magnesium levels can keep your body from benefiting fully. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is also common in adults over 50. Many people don't realize they're not getting enough until symptoms appear: muscle cramps, fatigue, or even restless legs at night. In fact, some studies suggest that up to 70% of Americans are not meeting their daily magnesium needs. To help your body make the most of vitamin D, it's important to eat magnesium-rich foods regularly. Some of the best options include leafy green vegetables, like spinach and kale, whole grains, such as brown rice and oats, nuts and seeds, including almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds, legumes, like black beans and lentils. These foods are not only high in magnesium, but they also support overall heart health and digestion. If your diet is lacking, or if you have trouble absorbing nutrients due to age or medications, a magnesium supplement may be a good option. Most adults need between 310 to 420 milligrams of magnesium per day, depending on age and sex. When combined, vitamin D and magnesium work as a powerful duo, helping you build stronger bones, maintain muscle function, and avoid dangerous falls. If you're already investing in your health by taking vitamin D, don't let low magnesium hold you back. A simple shift in your diet, or the addition of a well-chosen supplement, could make all the difference in how you feel and move each day. Building up your vitamin D levels doesn't happen overnight, but the results are worth the wait. If you stay consistent with your vitamin D routine, you can expect real improvements in how your body feels, moves, and functions over time. Let's break it down. Most people who start taking vitamin D, whether through sunlight, food, or supplements, begin to notice small changes within the first 2 weeks. Muscle cramps may start to fade, energy levels improve, and that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs may ease. These early signs are your body's way of saying thank you, I needed this. By the 1-month mark, many people report stronger legs and better balance. That means walking becomes easier, getting up from a chair feels less like a chore, and there's more confidence with every step. These small victories matter, especially when they help you stay mobile and independent. After 3 months, the benefits become even more noticeable. Clinical studies show that seniors who maintain healthy vitamin D levels for at least 36 months experience 31% fewer falls, 35% stronger muscles, 40% lower risk of bone fractures. That's not just science, it's peace of mind. Fewer falls mean fewer hospital visits, fewer rehab sessions, and fewer bills that can reach $30,000 to $50,000 or more. And more importantly, it means staying active in your daily life, whether that's walking your dog, going grocery shopping, or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. But here's the key: consistency. Skipping days or stopping altogether can cause your levels to drop again, which means losing the progress you've made. That's why it's important to stick with your plan, whether it's getting sun, eating well, taking your supplements, or doing a little of each. Think of it as an investment, not just in your health, but in your freedom, your energy, and your ability to live life on your own terms. With steady vitamin D support, stronger legs and better balance are more than possible. They're well within reach. Weak legs, poor balance, and dangerous falls don't have to be part of your story. You have the power to protect yourself, starting today. It begins with small steps. Spend 20 to 30 minutes in the sun, several times a week. Eat vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, eggs, and fortified dairy. Take a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement, ideally 800 to 2000 U daily. And don't forget to pair it with magnesium for better absorption. Most importantly, get your vitamin D levels checked with a simple blood test, because knowing your numbers could save you from a painful fall, a hospital stay that costs over $30,000, or the heartbreak of losing your mobility. This isn't just about vitamins. It's about freedom, stability, and peace of mind. It's about living in your own home, walking confidently, and doing the things you love, without fear. Don't wait until something goes wrong. Take action now, and give your body the support it needs to carry you forward. stronger, steadier, and safer. You deserve that.